can during it, drinking. If you want to have a cup of tea, that's fine. But try and mute
Yeah,
your
what
mic.
I'll do, if I need to eat, I'll mute my mic.
Yeah. Okay, welcome everyone to the stream. We've started a new game. Oh my god, your character. So Dragonstooth, many of you may not realise, but it's actually Wisdom. We did a couple of LPs together a few years ago.
We certainly did. We did Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time together. Man, that was... Oh yeah, and Casper. Yeah, that one didn't go very well, did it?
No, we kind of got lost. Well, no,
we certainly did.
I got lost. Right, I'm just going to turn down my phone, so I can look at the chat as well. Just do me a favour. Just put test in the. I've got to turn it down, and then I can see your name.
There's a sheep up a tree.
I know, I can see it. Just put test in the chat, and then I can.
I'm seeing what I can do.
There you go. Okay. Right. You are now a moderator. So you can now time people out, you can ban people if necessary. What I tend to do, if they do something wrong, I tend to time them out for maybe like a minute or two, like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Just be fair about it, but don't do it unless it's absolutely necessary. We probably
might want to double check the stream is working properly, by the way.
Yeah, it seems to be. I've got it on my phone, so it seems to be all right. It's a bit delayed because
might just be my laptop then, because it's not moving at all on my laptop. Let me refresh the page.
I'm not sure where the starting chest is. Oh, there it is.
Sure, was it? Careful not to hurt yourself when you jump down there. Says he, jumping down at the same time.
We have got a wooden pickaxe. We've got a stick. We've got a wooden axe. We've got 4 oak blocks.
I'm going to take the spruce saplings because they're handy to build near to whichever place we decide for our bunker.
Though, which is actually not good.
The torches next to the chest we can take. That gives us 2.
Yes.
And if we take the chest itself, then we can also make use of that.
Okay. So the idea in this world is to try and this will be a lengthy streaming project from us both. We obviously have got
see what we can do.
Yes, we have got our own worlds that we have done on ourselves, which is like just a chill out world for us both. But we decided that we would do this because we haven't done this for a while, and as dragons can't come to mind as often. But we can do streaming, which actually is probably easier because he's got his own mic and I've got my own mic, and we can have fun that way.
Yeah, it's better than sharing a microphone and whatever. So hopefully we'll have a little bit of fun with this. Hopefully we won't die too often either. I'm also going to kill this sheep, get some wool.
And hopefully with, well, I keep calling you Wisdom, but hopefully DragonsTooth won't jump down a chasm like he did on our chill out world.
I didn't jump technically. I didn't choose to plunge 150 blocks to my demise. It just sort of happened.
But
right.
our goal is to build, is to get necessary supplies, to go and build a place for us both to share stuff underground. I think our plan is, which actually might be a good idea, to maybe do it here. We're near water, so it might actually not be a bad idea to do it here.
I've already made a start. I've found a nice sort of open bit. I'm just opening it up a little bit so I can do like a bit of a stairway down for a little bit. Once we get enough stuff, we'll obviously make some proper steps up to it so it doesn't take forever having to hop up every time.
I think what we could do actually is, because my
I've already found coal where I'd intended for us to
oh, that's good.
Build our bunker. So what I'll have to do,
I've just had a thought.
Without trapping myself,
birch planks that I'm getting from these trees, that could be sort of how we can build the base, because they're not dark in colour, so it won't like be so dark when you build it.
Yeah, well, what I was intending to do was just make the underground sort of whole bit that we'll be living in, per se, first. We can then sort of line the inside with the wood, but I'd rather use the wood to actually craft what we need to craft first, and look at this logically rather than just go ahead and go, oh, I'm going to build a house kind of thing.
Yes. Well,
because we need to make sure we've got some form of shelter before nightfall, because of course this is on survival mode, and if we don't do that, then we are not going to survive. So
no.
That's sort of rule number one, really, isn't it?
Yes. I've also got, some people know, the natural texture pack, so that's why the textures look a bit more not as pixelated. I like this sort of natural look. It sort of keeps it the same as the standard one, but it just makes it a bit more natural in look, which I think actually looks rather nice, actually.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's going to take me a bit of getting used to working out exactly what is actually meant to be what.
Well,
and
they look
I'm a little bit
identical.
concerned. It's already getting dark, so I'm a little bit concerned that we're a bit running behind schedule here, just with getting the wood. What I might do is continue building up with this dirt while I'm at it, and just sort of hide inside this tree. I'm literally in the tree at the minute.
Oh shit!
Because I don't know how much
I just got
stuff we've got. Yeah, that's not. Why do you think I'm in a tree? We need some kind of shelter, and of course, because I've deleted all of its trunk and harvested all of the wood, the leaves are slowly disappearing. And I think you're being followed by a zombie, or oh no, it's the drowned. I could see it. There's yeah, a couple of different things. What I would do is I'd dig yourself down 3 or 4 blocks down, cover the very surface one with some dirt.
What you rotting flesh? So they're actually a form of zombie.
They are. They're just zombies that drowned rather than died any other way. Be careful if it's trident.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
And there we go. We have our first death already. Was not expecting it to be that quick. I'm just quickly going to pick up the inventory that you had, because don't want you to lose all your stuff.
Go on, go back to your underwater place.
Right. I've got pretty much all of the inventory. There are a couple of zombies around here where we were going to be creating our base. Oh, I just realised I've left a bit of not enough space by the front door. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do, I've already hit stone where I'm trying to go down. I wanted to go down another sort of 3 or 4 levels.
He's following me again.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly craft a
Following me again.
crafting table. Oops. I'm being attacked.
And I died again.
Yeah, creeper. Oh, yeah, I just did as well.
No, I don't know where you are.
So I respawned back up in that tree. I've got the drowned here, where it's been. That's why I died, because I had the drowned and the zombie attacking me at the same time. One with the trident.
I got blown up by a creeper.
Yeah, it's actually blown up where we were going to be building. So what I'll have to do is fill in a lot of this dirt. I also need to find my inventory where all my stuff went, because I had quite a bit of stuff on me, and I've now got none of it, and I don't know where it's gone.
I have picked up most of the stuff that you dropped.
Okay, because I had a load of dirt in my inventory. It's going to bug me. My OCD is going to go mental if I don't fill in this hole we don't need next to where I'd started to build down. Now, what I was trying to do before I got so mercilessly killed was, yes, good idea, use the chest while we're building the shelter, good idea, was I was going to build a crafting table and make myself a wooden pickaxe so that I could mine through the stone a bit easier and actually make the shelter.
That's your map, by the way. I'm going to put most of my stuff down, because I don't, the dirt's in the chest, by the way.
Right, okay, I'll take that. I'll take the sticks and the birchwood planks that I'd started making. The birch logs were mine, but I'm not so fussed about that in a minute. Yeah. Let me start filling this in. You know my system, so make sure you watch out for the zombie. See, the sooner I can get what I need to craft...
Well, I can't now get stone because my pickaxe is just broken.
Well, if you bear with me a minute, I'm about to make a new one anyway. Right, that's filled that in, so that's... I'm about to make a crafting table.
I'm going to have to punch my way and get this. Oh, it doesn't work, does it, if you punch it, of course. Okay, I'm going to take this... Where's the graphic? Oh, see, look, the graphic table actually looks alright, doesn't it, on this natural one? Yeah,
not too bad, actually. Right, I need to take... Oh, can you give me some of that birchwood you've got? I haven't quite got enough planks.
Hang on.
Because I haven't quite got enough planks. Oh, never mind, I'll just get some more from this tree over here.
No, there you go, look. The whole load there, look.
Hang on.
Behind you.
Ah, nice one, thank you. But I will still get some more from this tree, just to be sure.
There's some more. I've got 2 more blocks of... got a block of 64 and a block of 48.
Just of planks. See, we're off to a good start already with the amount of wood. It's just... Oh, beware, I can hear an Enderman somewhere nearby. So, we need to be just a little bit careful that we're not
I'm gonna make some sticks.
Caught short. Right. Just make myself a couple of wooden pickaxes so I can start. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mine this stone and then I'm going to fill the steps in with dirt.
I can make 4 more torches if I want to. With 1 bit of coal you can make 4 torches. I didn't know that.
It's quite good, isn't it, the amount you can make with what you've actually got.
Yeah.
That's what I love about this game.
Right, okay. Let's make a wooden pickaxe. We'll make a few of them. We'll make a load of them.
This is really strange because I'm monitoring the chat on the stream while we're playing. I'm obviously looking at my screen while I'm doing what I'm doing, but at the same time I can see your screen and everything you're doing if I look over at my laptop. So it's a bit sort of off-putting because every now and then I'll be glancing at it and I'll be forgetting which one I'm looking at, and I'll be trying to mine something and then realise it's not actually me that's there, it's you. Cool, there's loads of coal here, so I'm just going to get all of this, then I'm going to fill in all this big hole that I've made getting all that coal here. Because
so the overall plan of this world is, because it will take us probably quite a while to do it, is we do want to go to the end and try and beat the dragon.
Eventually.
We have done it on creative. We cheated a little bit and tried to do it, and it was actually
just to practice getting there and seeing what we could do.
Well, I haven't seen it, so I've seen it now. So
right, once you've mined that coal, come back through here, and I'll start to obviously fill in the hole we've made that we don't need, and then
there's loads of coal in here.
Obviously need to be aware of creatures coming. Right, I tend to go quite far down before I actually build the bunker, so I'll build like a stairway down,
Yeah.
and then as you know, I'll hollow out like a massive hole
Well, I
in
think
the
I
bottom.
think I might have this bit as like maybe an upper room area.
You want to keep that bit, yes?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this bit for like an upper, like a room for like maybe storage of weapons and stuff, because then it's easier to come in and grab something if we need to.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll make a little doorway this way. That's better, because then we can sort of like jump off of the stairs to the side and enter that room that way, instead of leaving the big hole that I don't want. There's a zombie nearby, just to warn you. And we can sort of keep it safe that way. It's probably going to be almost as deep as the one on our casual play survival mode, the one that you've obviously been in.
Yes, it's actually very nice.
For a randomly built underground bunker that's not had the walls changed or anything, so it's still the natural look of the walls with all the cobblestone, well, not the the stone and the granite and dirt even in places. But it's homely, because obviously I had all my chests, my furnaces,
There you go.
stone cutter, beds, everything like that. You've crafted a door for it already, haven't you?
Yep.
So also you have, is that a birch door?
I don't actually like the fact it opens outwards.
Then if you delete it, stand on the inside and place it the other way, it will do it the other way. No, it won't, because you're because of the square that it's on. That is the only option we've got, I'm afraid.
Hang on,
but it'll do. What we'll do?
I've got a better idea. I've just had a better idea.
And obviously, once I've done the inside bit down here, what we'll do is then we'll build up 4 or 5 blocks, like a little wall around the entryway, like I've done with my other one, and that will just keep us that little bit sort of safer, and it gives us an obvious marker point above ground so we can find it, because if we're trying to find it from further away, we won't necessarily notice where it is. Right, time to hollow out, I think. Yeah, time to hollow out. This is also handy because it's giving me the stone I need to create some stone tools for when we're mining elsewhere. To sort it out. I'm building up higher than planned, because if you want to be lining this with birch wood just to make it that little bit more comfortable, then I need to make enough space for you to be able to do that, obviously. So right, so we want to go 5 blocks outwards to the sides, 5 blocks each side, which will give us 5, 6, a total of 12 blocks wide once we've reached the bottom of the staircase, and then we'll go back by about 9 or 10.
We can start making stone pickaxes already.
Yes, I know, which is handy, because that's what we need to do. Otherwise, when we eventually come across iron and things like that we need, we can't. Well, we can mine the iron ones with it, but what we can't do is mine anything higher than iron with stone tools.
Yeah.
So, but if we try and mine iron with anything less than stone, I don't think that works either, does it? So, right. So that's 1, 2. So we need to do 3.
Do you know what? I was playing
4.
I was playing GTA earlier today, right? And I was.
Oh, those taxis were vicious, weren't they?
Oh, did you watch it?
I hopped onto the stream very briefly while I had a break at the shop. Yes, it was somewhat comical.
Oh, well, thank you for laughing at my displeasure.
It was just the way that they surrounded you like an angry mob and just wouldn't let you go. It was, you know, I haven't played Vice City properly for a number of years now. My go-to back then for the PlayStation 2 was, of course, San Andreas, which I still suck at, but really enjoyed the game, and therefore I hadn't.
That game. It's like.
Well, to be fair, the length of the game isn't the problem, because it actually stops you getting bored when you complete it really quickly. That's why I like GTA 5. It's a good length. even if it does take me several attempts to do most of the missions, because I am absolutely terrible at doing missions on GTA. I mean, my driving on that game is abysmal, so it's quite, you know, annoying, shall we say. Have I used all my... Oh, I've got one more. I've nearly used all of my wooden pickaxes already. Right, so that's out. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's more up here if you need them.
Thank you. Right, I've nearly done the width. Then all we need to do is go back, and then we'll have it. Obviously, we've got to try not to go back too far, otherwise we'll let water in, because we'll have ended up hitting where it is. Once I've finished hollowing this out and we build up on the outside, and whatever, we can then bring that chest down here, and we can go off hunting to find some wool and some food and stuff like that, because we're going to need to eat before much longer.
Yeah.
And then we can start making this. We can start making this a proper base. I've lost 2, but then again, I'm doing a lot of mining, and I did do a lot of running away from zombies too.
Well, so earlier when I was playing GTA, I was trying to do the vigilante missions, like the police missions, and I got to level 9, and my car blew up, and then my car insisted on keep on flipping, so I failed again. So eventually I just gave up.
Yeah, they're tricky missions anyway, aren't they?
They're not easy, no.
I see you've already started making that other room of yours more comfortable with the birch wood.
Yep.
Right, I'm hoping that I will have left enough space to... Right, I need to come out and get some more pickaxes. If I take 3 of those for now. There's an animal, I didn't look at what animal it was, but there's an animal near the entryway, so you might want to go and hunt it. We need what it will give. Yeah, these streams, so it will be quite a long project, as we've already said. Classic seems to have hit the nail on the head there, that we do want to try and do everything we can, which means even though we're making a base, and it will be predominantly our respawn point, we probably won't end up using it much once we've gotten a few better tools and started wanting to go off exploring a bit more. So we'll probably end up making several bases along the way, and just sort of...
Not as big as this. This will probably be our main one.
Yeah, this will be our main one, which we hope we will find again once we go off exploring. I mean, I've got another world on mine that I'm playing on my own on survival mode, and I've travelled so far across the map in so many directions now, and I'm so lost that I can't find any of my bases. So I've been, well, I can't find the only base that I actually built. So I've been carrying a bed with me, so when it goes night time, I sort of dig myself into a hole, hollow it out enough to fit a bed in it to sleep, and then I sort of build my way out with dirt, which fills the hole in again as I go, and then I go off again. But I've been lucky enough that I've come across like 3 different villages on my travels. So every now and then I'll spend a few in-game days in a village and stuff like that, which allows me to smelt things that I've, like smelt iron and stuff like that I've found while I've been travelling, offload a load of stuff from my inventory I don't need, that I don't want to just chuck, which means if I ever find that village again I'd still have it, and things like that, which is pretty good. Although I did accidentally cause a raid on one of the villages because I'd killed a pillager captain, and I walked back into the village I was staying in, forgetting about the status effect, and then a raid happened, and there was like 3 or 4 waves of these pillagers just attacking the village. And then when you add that to the fact that we had so many creepers coming in the village at night, by the time the raid had finished,
I've just given you a present, by the way.
Ooh, what have you given me? I'm not looking yet because I want to get this wall, because then that makes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll need to go back another 5 from this wall I'm doing here, and then that makes it nice and big so we can fit the furnaces and everything like that.
I'll trust your judgment on that.
I mean, to be fair, if you don't want it that big, we don't have to have it that big. I just thought, as it's our first and our main base, we'd want it to be comfortably big enough to fit as many chests in as we can and things like that, especially if we're going to go off mining and then coming back here and so on to offload a load of stuff. We're going to need as much storage as we can possibly get.
Right.
And so the more room you've got,
done, I think.
So you're going to be putting your bed in there when we get round to crafting them, when we've got enough stuff to do so.
No. This is going to be just a room that's going to have chests in.
Oh, it's just a storage room. Okay.
Yeah. Admittedly, it might be a bit small, so we might need to make it bigger. But
and thank you for the stone pickaxes, by the way. They'll come in very handy, because I'm down to my last wooden one again, which means I would have gone through a total of 7 wooden pickaxes just getting this base done. But I didn't want to waste stone ones on it, because I'm only building the base, if you know what I mean. And then once we've got the room big enough down here, I'll go and build up around the edge. I might actually, instead of birchwood, the bit on the above ground bit, I think I'll build in cobblestone, just to make it that little bit more sturdy.
You could if you wanted to. Instead of doing that, you could make it do smooth stones and put it in a what's it called?
If I had iron and had a stone cutter and stuff like that, I'd make other things as well. But I suppose you can use the crafting table to make the same things you'd make with a stone cutter. It's just not as cool.
Much different on this. We've got a black and white one here. Look at this cow.
Where? Oh yeah, I see.
Hello, cow. I might actually come out here and... Oh, there's a skeleton. There's 2 skeletons, actually.
Yeah, one's got a golden helmet on.
I died.
You were slain by a zombie. Which I'm about to be too, if I'm not careful, because I've got 2 of them hot on my tail. Oh, there we go. I've lost everything. Again. And this is why I wanted to make the base so close to the respawn point. I'm never going to keep my level at this rate.
Careful, creeper.
Oh, I know, it just blew up behind me. Because it's not going to affect my base, I'm not going to bother with rebuilding that particular hole.
I think you've picked up most of my level as well.
I've just picked up everything I dropped, or everything that was dropped. I think I have got your stuff, but to be fair, as we're kind of a team, it doesn't really matter too much, because I'll build some chests shortly and just offload everything, and then we can just pick and choose what we need.
Yeah.
And just do it that way. Right. Okay, so what I'm going to do while I'm above ground is start with the...
Oh, there's another skeleton. I'm down to...
Oh, yeah.
I'm down
it got me.
I'm down to 1 heart. I have to go down here.
Oof. Yeah, I've just been knocked down here as well, and I'm like, yeah, it's better I stay down here, but it's coming down. I might have to use up your stone axe.
Bitch!
Oh no, it got ya. Phew, got it. This is not going very well. Oh, I've just picked up all your stuff again. I've got everything. I accidentally picked up everything. Right. Axe. There's a couple of bits over there you can use. I'm down to 1 heart, so I'm not going to do anything at the minute.
Whoa! We've got a bit of a problem.
Yeah, because I haven't finished the outside bit of the shelter yet.
Well, let's focus on this, because otherwise we're just... In fact, that creeper actually helped us out, because now we've got actually a decent entrance. We might be able to, like, swing it round this way. Let's sort of make it like a side-on thing.
Right, I need a new I need an extra door. I've only got one door. Oh, that's not even going to work anyway, I've just realised. Right, what I might have to do... Let's do this.
Have you got a door?
I've got one door, I need two, but hold on a second, I'm just making a slight edit to the stairs you put in.
Oh no! No 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 no.
There we go. If I do it that way, and then if I do... Did you just die again?
Yep.
If I do that, that... Is that you fighting up there, I can hear?
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of this skeleton. I've got nothing to defend myself with.
Oh, I see you've already moved... Did you make a new crafting table to put down here, by the way?
No,
That creeper's actually exposed some ore, but oh my word, this is not going the way it's supposed to. I'm gonna have to. That's gonna bug me. What I need to do is fill in a load of this.
Fuck you, skeleton.
Oh, swearing is allowed here, is it?
Yeah.
Within reason, of course.
Yeah.
Not like Legend of Zelda, where I ended up dropping the C-bomb.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I did only do it once, and it was because I kept falling off that same bit over and over and over and over again. I just got blown up by a creeper. Oh, I'm actually inside the tree. That's really weird. Why have you put me inside the tree this time? And why is it when I look down I can see stars even though I'm meant to be up?
Alright, I'll grab all the stuff you dropped.
Yeah, I wanted all that cobblestone because I'm building the outside wall. I don't know why you went for a bigger entrance way, like slightly different to what I'd planned. I was going to do it just a basic rectangle, but actually, I actually quite like that idea because we can put doors on it there. And
the reason
and
why
then
I did that was because it was so close to like the cliff edge. So like we would go, instead of coming out and looking out onto the trees, we would look out onto like just dirt. I didn't like that.
Well, I wasn't on about the view because, to be fair, I just wanted us to be safe. Now, could you do me a favour and pop all that cobblestone I was using in a chest or something? Oh, you've moved the crafting table in here. Or just throw it at me, that'll work too. Yeah, I thought I'd better edit my character before we started these streams because I was playing as a kind of red-skinned monster woman thing, and it just didn't seem to be, I don't know, appropriate for the stream, I suppose. It was just me being sort of like, do we really want that to be the look? Right, let me jump up here and start. Let's move back there so I can...
There's another skeleton coming after you, behind you, behind you, behind you, behind you.
Shit! Oh, balls. Go away. Go away. No, don't come into the base. You're not welcome here. This is our home. Go away. He's got a blinking helmet on and all.
I got killed by a creeper again.
Oh, I managed to kill the skeleton. At least you made it back. I'm not going to worry about windows yet because we haven't got any sand to make glass with anyway, but we will eventually put windows in this, make it a bit more homely, and then we can actually tell without having to go all the way outside whether it's not, you know, whether it's daylight or not.
Yeah. I just killed a skeleton with a bone.
It is possible it takes longer because obviously they don't really deal that much damage. It's not like if you're doing it with a...
Do not go in the direction I'm looking. Do not go in that direction. There's a witch. Do not... That direction over there. Can you see it?
Ooh.
Can you see it?
Over there across the water?
No, no. If you come down here, jump off the
Oh,
thing.
I can see. She's hiding behind that tree.
Yeah. She's not careful. She's going to see me.
It's annoying. Yeah, I think she's actually seen me, to be fair, but I'm kind of in a bit of a precarious position.
Right. I want to make...
I'm just putting the roof on our main shelter bit.
I'm gonna put
all I've got to do then is finish hollowing out the inside, and then we're done. Right. And obviously doors and whatever. I am half tempted to hollow in, not hollow in, you know, fill in a load of this dirt here. You know, the hole that the creeper caused, just because I don't like massive holes everywhere. Ah, you started mining the ore that the creeper revealed to us, which is actually really handy. We found, is that copper you found?
Yeah, I think.
I mean, copper itself isn't particularly handy, but
we've got coal here as well.
More coal. That'll definitely come in handy.
Do you know what? We've actually started better on this world, even though we've died quite a few times. In terms of supplies, we've started a lot better.
Well, yes, supplies-wise we have, but when we started playing in the casual one, I'd already been playing it for a day or two before you joined, so I had a head start. I already had my base, I already had a bed and everything like that, everything I needed.
I caught up with you pretty quickly.
And to be fair, the base, my underground base, was actually my second one, because I had built a sort of temporary log cabin of sorts. Just to, I'm going to move that crafting table, it's right in my way. Because I had sort of built like a weird log cabin thing, but it was just for the first night. I literally just mined the first 4 or 5 trees I came to, and just built around myself, just so that I was safe for the first night. Which, in that respect, we failed on this one, because we didn't have a shelter ready by nightfall. But nightfall came around quicker than I was expecting it to be fair. I know it's only roughly 7 minutes per day/night cycle, but I really didn't think it was going to get that, you know, get dark that quickly. We're nearly big enough down here to fit beds and everything. That little room you've made, to be fair, I think would actually be better suited to having the beds in, and we'll have all the chests, crafting table, furnaces and whatnot in here, purely because it's bigger and we can fit more in here, when we don't want to be taking up valuable storage space with beds. So that's what I think we should do, personally.
Yeah, that sounds alright. So I was just doing something, I was just focused.
Oh, you're starting to fill out the, oh, I see, you've extended the doorway out a little bit.
I've kind of
Oh, I
that.
see, so it, yeah, because then the stone is level with the bottom of the stairs, so actually, yeah, I quite like that as well. We could,
No, I
in
wasn't
theory,
planning on that, but now that you say it, I do quite like it.
yeah. Oh, I'd get out of my way if I were you, before I end up getting you with my pickaxe. That's a bad habit you've got, getting in the way of me when I'm mining, because I think I've killed you a couple of times doing that, haven't I?
You have, but I don't mind, I forgive you.
Someone has to. Right.
Yeah, well, it's hard not to.
These last few blocks, and then this room I think should be big enough, but what we can do is, if we think we need more space, we can extend back by a couple more blocks. I don't think I've gone back as far as I'd originally intended, but...
We'll put 2 crafting tables, because why not?
Yeah. don't just bung things any old way. Try and think about it logically. So if we have crafting tables and some chests over here along that wall, let me try and find where the exact middle point is of this. So I need to be exactly opposite there. So I need to be, I think it's that and that. Yeah,
like
that's
like
where our furnaces are going to go.
Like that, you mean?
Yeah, roughly, yeah, that'll do. I actually happen to have a crafting table on me. You've made 2 since the one that went up there. Actually, to be fair, watch yourself. To be fair, I think I'm going to put 6 furnaces in the wall here, just because we can have several things smelting at once when we get round to actually being able to do that. So let me just craft those, because I've got enough stone to make another 20.
I think I might make I might extend this place in this bit in here outwards a bit, because then we can then have it as a proper bedroom.
Can do. Right, that's that. If we ever get the chance to get to the nether, I'm stealing a piece of netherrack, or a couple of pieces of netherrack, to bring back to a base, because they're great for making an actual fireplace that stays lit. Because netherrack, once you set it on fire, will never go out. Right, I've got 64 cobblestone, and 31 cobblestone on me. I've got 1 raw iron. I don't need those bones, and we certainly don't need 3 crafting tables, so that can go in its chest for now.
Or more coal.
Can you bung some coal in one of the furnaces for me, so I can smelt this 1 iron ingot?
Yeah.
Ingot, however you want to pronounce it.
Oh, I like that.
What I've done with the furnaces, you mean?
Yeah.
See, this is what I mean. I'm very much a sort of, I don't know if it's because I'm a gay person, but I like design and things looking nice is kind of important for me. So that's why I don't just bung things in randomly. Everything sort of has its place.
A place for every brook in its place.
Pretty much. Summed it up there. Good quote. Right. Have we put doors on the outside? Yes, we have. That's fine. Oh, there's still some coal here as well, so I'll get that. Oh, there was only 1 block left, though, out of that. It was a sort of bit out of behind where we were. Right. I need some more dirt from somewhere so that I can fill in this whopping great hole next to our base that the creeper made. I'm on half a heart and I'm just not regenerating.
I don't know why it's not regenerating. Because I didn't I've just eaten and I've already lost 2 hunger bars.
I had to pinch one of the 2 things that you'd put in your in the furnace, the mutton or whatever, because I do believe they were mine anyway.
It's alright, I don't mind.
Ah, dirt. I'm going to take all that dirt. I need that. Because I'm going to be a finicky bugger and go out and fill this hole in. Sheep nearby. I'll get to you in a minute. Because we're going to need plenty of food. We're going to need the wool. It's actually right by the door as well. That sheep. I think it wants to share our house, but it can't get in through the doors. I feel much happier now I've done that.
Done what?
The big hole the creeper left behind has now been filled in.
Okay. So I was just so in my own little world then.
Well, we are in our own little world. That's what Minecraft's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, good point.
Oh, hello, pig. I turn around for a minute from grabbing more wood,
Ooh,
and there was a pig staring right at me.
Actually had a really good idea.
Careful.
What?
You, thinking and having ideas. Do you want to give yourself a headache?
Oh, shut up.
I'm only kidding. What's the idea?
I'll tell you in a minute. Hold on.
I do wish you'd close doors behind yourself when you go into the bases and things.
I'm coming straight back out, so...
Yes, but in that brief moment that you're in here, if that had been night time, that's enough to let a zombie in.
True.
Not so fussed about the inside doors. Alright, I have one white wool. I see you're putting weapons in it. Oh, if you don't mind, I'm going to pinch one of those swords, because I don't have one yet. And even though it's probably not going to be particularly helpful, I'm going to smelt that copper. Just because. Right. Don't need that, don't need that.
What the fuck? Why isn't it working?
What are you trying to do? Oh, you're trying to make a farming area, aren't you?
Yeah.
Wondered why you'd made hose already. You don't normally bother with that. You normally leave the farming to me. Because I outside every base I always have an area for growing stuff. I've got a load of seeds on me, but that wasn't necessarily where I was going to do it. Oh, I see you've made the bits next to their path. What I was going to do was just 1, 2, 3,
Well,
4,
I've done
5.
it this way because
One,
I
two.
think it looks better like this. Whoops. No. Thank you.
Oh. Right, it's nightfall. We ought to think about getting back inside.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
There was a skeleton coming, you see, so I'm getting back in the base.
Ha ha! You can't get in, bitch.
Right. I'm actually going to be really pedantic here. I'm going to move the crafting tables over the other side, because then there's room for one more double chest where they were sitting, so the chests are all on one wall. And then what I tend to do is then, like, 2 blocks up the wall, so like up here somewhere, there'll be another row, so there'll be like...
Can you put them down? I need them. Thank you.
That'll do. We've got the furnaces there, we've got the chests there. If we could make another double chest... I'll do that. what we'll eventually do when we've got more stuff and the ability to make signs and things is I will literally label what each chest is for. We'll have one for storing ore and you know, both raw and smelted iron, copper, gold, etc., etc. One for food, one for weapons, and one for everything else.
Yeah.
And then there'll be another one sort of like where the sign is. Then there'll be another one sort of above the sign and an extra row above.
I just realised something. I'm trying to make a sign and I can't do it with what I've got.
No, you need to go and get more wood.
No, the wood I've got isn't the right wood.
It doesn't matter what wood you've got, as long as you've made planks out of it, you are able.
I have. But
Then you should be able to, because it will give, because like you can make like dark oak signs, birch signs. You can do all of that.
Well,
you just clearly haven't got enough, or you haven't done the right thing with the wood.
I'm trying making birch wood planks and I can't. Or birch wood sign, I can't. It doesn't give me an option for that. The crayfish is outside our house, by the way.
What I was trying to do was, if it was tall enough, was to have two sets of doors, one above one above the other. So it was like making it like the furnaces in a cupboard. I suppose if I do that and that, and put them
you could probably
there.
Put 2 more furnaces, couldn't you?
I don't want any more furnaces. 6 is enough at the minute.
Okay.
I don't need them. Just let me design, alright? Oh, no.
Oh, it's funny.
Wasn't quite what I'd intended to do, you see, but...
Yeah, I can't make... I've got birch wood, but I can't make birch wood signs.
You should be able to.
No, it doesn't give me the option.
Okay, my idea's not going to work, never mind. This is, I accidentally ended up with some doors I didn't mean to make, so I thought I'd try and make use of them, but... alas, it wasn't to be. Right, so then in that case we need to get rid of that, that, and that. And we need to pop that there and there back to how it was. There we go. I don't need all that cobblestone anymore. Right, so that goes in that one because that's cobblestone. Dirt, right. There's food in the weapons chest. Go away. Oh, I give up. My system's already messed up.
So like this.
You've made some rather pointless oak buttons that we don't need. They look nice, but we won't really need to use them as such. Are you eventually still going to fill in this, like, you know, redo this entire sort of... leave from below the cobblestone. The cobblestone up above is only 1 layer thick, so you can't replace that with wood because then it won't be safe enough. But where all this dirt is and whatever up the sides of the stairs and stuff, are you wanting to redo that in wood or cobblestone?
Well, I've started hollowing out this. I was doing that before I started doing something else.
Ooh, more coal. I'll grab that. Provided you stop getting in my way while I'm mining. Because you just walked across me again. Oh, right, there we go. So that's a load of coal. Oh, I see. So you're going to make it so it's a step down into that side, and
I'm going to make.
I think we should leave this decking bit as it is, and do steps down to a lower level for the beds. So the level where you're at. If we fill in the hole, we just make. If we do.
I can hear a zombie. I don't know where it is though. Oh my god, it's right on our door.
As in trying to get through it. Yeah. It knows we're in here.
Do you know what? Zombies can actually get through doors.
I've not seen one open it yet, but to be fair, it sounded like one was dying just then. Actually, I think we should leave it. Are you starting to...
I just need to have this food because my health isn't regenerating for some reason. Right, I'm going to get rid of this zombie.
I actually think this room is plenty big enough now for what we want it for. And we don't need it any bigger in the ceiling either, so I'm just going to... Because it's only sleeping quarters, so... And I've left it so that we've got like a pillar bit, so that when we have our beds in place, there's room for a double chest in between the beds as well, for like armour.
Yeah.
So that's what I've done. See what I mean? I'm a bit of a designer even when it comes to things like this. Oh yeah, that's it. Open both doors wide, why don't you?
It's daytime now.
I know it is, but still. You don't leave your own house IRL and leave all your doors wide open, do you?
No.
Oh, we're going to need to fill all this. Right, I think I put a load of dirt in the chest, didn't I? So I'm going to go and get it. Because, again, I'm a bit like... there's big holes everywhere. And I don't want to fill them in with cobblestone, because then that will just look awful. If I fill it in with dirt, even if I only do the top layer, at least then, you know, grass will regrow on it and it will look more natural again, which is what I want.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
What I'll do, if I'm going to do the top layer, I'll hollow out some of the underside of it, just to get some of the extra dirt I'm going to need.